It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the...
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us. And before we... Thank you, David. And Steve, for both these teams, a lot of young talent, a lot of youthful exuberance out there.
Yeah, the future is bright. When you have guys that play the right way at a young age, it's exciting to see where they will be 2 or 3 years down the line.
Best is yet. Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Lakers with some changes. So for the Lakers right now, Clarkson is out there with Calderon. And it's Nance. Then it's Dang. And it's E. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Krill's the three-pointer. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Nance passes to E. And that one comes up a bit short.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Withy. And here we go with Curry running it. And you figured it was coming with his time playing for USA, but Prez has quickly become a very well-connected player in the NBA.
It certainly started there, but in general, Prez is just a really gregarious guy. The league is a little buddy-buddy nowadays, and Prez fits right into that whole environment.
Will it go? Nice spin off the left rim and in.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
The fans have to love this. Not so much for coaching staffs who are dying to see a little bit of defense to start.
You talk about making a splash in the league. Not only did Prez lead his team to a win, but he also put up some great numbers in his debut.
And you see why everyone is expecting great things from this kid. It looks like the future of this franchise is in good hands.
He kicks to Clarkson. All alone. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Curry with it. 11 points in the game. From deep three-point range, that's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. The Lakers trail. Calderon kicks to Yee. Dang with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The shot's good from Nance.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Now Curry, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 14 points.
The way he's been shooting the ball this quarter, he has his teammates fired up. That's why they have this lead.
Calderon against Burks. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Jazz.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
On defense, Utah. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Curry outside, and Utah on.
No way I did that shit.
just a terrific job measuring the lone ball. Prez showing his ability to knock down the tray.
Clarkson kicks to Calderon. Nance outside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Outside Curry. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Are you kidding me? Beautiful move. Had him on skates.
Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Clarkson dishes to Nance. Back to Clarkson. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Lakers.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Utah leading by 4. 41 seconds left in the first. The shot by Curry, no good.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
I just think he can get a better look than that one.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 25 points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kicks it to E. Again, Los Angeles. Now here's Curry. 25 points in the game. From deep three-point range, and the Jazz another 3.
When Prez is feeling it, your best bet is to keep feeding him the rock, a natural scorer who knows how to create for himself.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injury. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Because this is a team full of sharp shooters whose eyes light up when given the opportunity to shine, and they are really knocking them down right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Taking a look at the Jazz.
I'm Prez, and I approve that steal. Presidential pardon.
Jazz leading by 9.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players.
Bro, I swear.
And hopefully the bright future ahead.
And thinking about the element of excitement, the clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. Jazz.
Bring it in, guys. Hey,
Hey, great work in the first half. I love the energy, fellas.
And we welcome you back. Here's a look for Utah. Burks, he's checked in for Hayward. Exum comes in for Hood, and Curry subbed in for George Hill. And the Lakers also making a change. Clarkson's checked in, taking a look at Los Angeles. Clarkson and Ingram fill out the wings. Handle out there with Mozgov. And it's Russell in at the point.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness. Better to be lucky than good, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Right.
Gotta love it.
Clarkson against Burks. Over to the wing. Tipped away. Picked by Randall. Here's Clarkson. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make. Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Gobert with a screen for Curry. Latrey. It's good from long range. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. He dialed that one up from long distance. Curry's got 37.
Perez plays both ends of the floor with a ton of energy. So good at moving his arms around to come away with these steals.
Russell passes to Clarkson. They need this. And D'Angelo Russell with the three. Russell's got 16.
It looks like he took that last three a little personal.
I think so. A little bit of a little payback. Great back and forth between these two fellas.
Clarkson kicks to Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Burks. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it. I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Russell. Curry with the steal. Oh! That is just nasty.
Athleticism on that finish. Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them, defensively and offensively.
Terrific defense.
There's no way.
Away with that one, and he showed
made
no
that.
hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
On deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 42 in the game.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Curry brings the double to the left side wing. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target with his three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. And the Jazz another three.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Option 1, 2, and 3 is to shoot the three ball, and they are shooting them from everywhere. He is just taking really smart shots and playing within his game right now.
Johnson, he's checked in for Utah. And the Lakers also making a switch. Luol Deng is checked in for Mozgov.
A lot of organizations obviously want to win now, but what I like about the Utah Jazz, they built this roster patiently, letting their young talent develop. This front office has taken a long view, not looking for shortcuts.
Back to Curry. Rocket 6 for the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 48.
And really can't fault the D there. Perez just torching them with better offense.
Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Throws it down hard.
That's an extraordinary throwdown.
Holy
really
shit.
Hammering it down thanks to his ridiculous jumping ability.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Jazz have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And both free throws good for Curry. Well, teams like the Spurs love to generate catch and shoot jumpers, but it's awfully tough to defend a guy who can pull up off the dribble at any time. And Steve, I'm sure you like guys that can do that pull-up jump shooting with a lot of regularity. Any names come to mind? Guys that stick out in that category?
Yeah, Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, more of a mid-range jump shot. Sean Livingston, more than mid-range. So you have a lot of guys, a variety of guys that can do that. Paul George, I like the way he can pull up jump shots at his size.
Some guys like that station, catch it and shoot. Some guys want to think about it a little bit, will move a little bit. I know those other ones which run, put on the brakes, and fire away.
I was never one of those guys. I didn't have good brakes.
You know your brakes. You did not have the disc brakes, did you?
No, not
the
at all.
anti-lock brakes are out.
Nope, gone. Pad on pad.
Russell kicks to Dang. Back to Russell. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. And again, it's Utah.
Yeah, he's in attack mode, recognizing that no one out there can stop him, just scoring on command.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 7. Passes to Ingram. Knocked away. Stolen by Exum. Outside for Curry. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Curry's got 60.
I love the mindset he's playing with. No matter who's checking him, he's winning that battle. A big reason why they're winning this game.
Here's Dang. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one play. Think of this. Only one play in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the big difference. Wilt Chamberlain on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Tipped away. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Curry's got the ball. It's stolen by Dang. Pass to Russell. The kick out to Dang. Back to Russell. A 3 ball. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents. Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pick by Randle. Clarkson kicks to Dang. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Williams kicks to Dang. Looking to end the run. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Curry kicks to Burks. They double team Curry. 5 on the clock. And Curry with the stop.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
They look like they're having some fun out there today, but it's always easy to enjoy it when you have a big lead.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Utah out in front. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Utah is shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Curry in its shooting guard. Boris Diaw is out there with Young. Then it's Jeff Withey, and it's Levins in at the guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Calderon, no good. And so it's Utah here with the ball. And here is Curry. Hey, Steve, we've seen more and more teams relying on high-powered offenses to lead them to wins. Is this just part of a cycle the league goes through, or is this the offensive revolution that we've been looking forward to and is well underway?
I think it's here to stay, Kevin. Reason why the rules have changed, and I think it favors the offense. No hand checking, no chucking. So ultimately, you see more points on the board, Kevin.
I would think you would have. Oh, okay. My. How did he hit that shot?
What concentration.
How in the world?
You just never know what's going to happen.
The Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Huertas kicks to Young. Down low. Here's Calderon. Count the basket and the foul. Curry. And so he's picked up his final foul. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
There he is.
Yo, Brett. Any of the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Preds.
Hey, this is Shaq. You were on another level tonight. When was the last time you felt in complete control of a game like this?
I don't know, man. When was the last time we played? I mean, come on, I'm always in control on the court. Ever since I got that little plastic hoop as a kid, you know the joint that goes over the door? Man, I've been the best. So I'm used to playing dudes like puppets on the court. And tonight was no different, man.
Well, excuse-moi. Not too early. Kid's too arrogant for me.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All
Make sure you get some food in that fridge as soon as you unpack. Oh, you know what? I should send you something. I think Coach Falls is going to visit with you, so I'll send some food with him. Okay, look, I got to run. I am so proud of you. Call me when you get this. Bye.
You still can see the right. Dispatch your situation, but you're wasting all your time. You're wasting all your time, and you're waiting in your prime, and you just don't seem to mind. Please come and stop me if my talk's too rough. I need to love me if I talk too much. there's something better for you. You're the warmth I feel beside me, and the fear of growing cold, the continual loss.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, alongside Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. Now, one of the criticisms of the Clippers in recent years is the idea that they're floppers. Does that reputation hurt them, Shaq?
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And David Aldridge is... Thanks, DA, and it's probably easier to straddle those rules when the mandate is win now. That's a coach's mentality anyway. Steve, we know some players are notoriously slow starters. It really takes them a while to hit their peak and get to where they want to all season long. How long did it take you to find your groove?
You know, it's different. Sometimes guys are coming off injuries and it takes them a little time. Some guys didn't do it.
For the Clippers, Spates checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Crawford comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. So on the floor for Utah, Curry in at point guard. Boris Diaw is out there with Johnson. Then it's Exum, and it's Burks in at the small forward. And here's Rivers. Outside, Redick. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Griffin with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Picked by Griffin. Redick for three. And Curry pulls it down. Well, you go around the league and talk to players, and a lot of them are in close touch with Prez. Surprising to see such a well-connected young player.
And it began with his time, I believe, playing for USA. And he's kept those.
Wake up out there. Come on. Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going.
Two of the all-time best with Paul and Griffin definitely on the short list for the title of all-time greatest Clipper players.
I totally agree with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Those two definitely can claim as one of the best Clippers to ever play the game. But you also have to count back to when the Clippers were the Buffalo Braves. You could throw a name like Bob McAdoo in there.
The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
Depth is a huge component to any team's success, and this is a team loaded with talent.
And he gets the bucket, and the Clippers lead by one. So it's Utah now. Look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Rivers passes to Griffin. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Burks with the steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Damn.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And a look now at the four areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Clippers.
And when you look at that chart, concentrate for a second on what they're not doing. They're not getting a lot of threes from the corners. That's something that has to change. It makes it much easier to defend the team when you know they can't score from the corner.
Knocks it loose. Rivers with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
That's like temporary insanity right there.
Maybe he lost a bet or something. That's about the only way I can explain that shot.
Griffin kicks to Spates. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And And the fans all love Maurice Spates. He added a three-pointer, you know, Steve, to his game over the past few years. He is now one of the better stretch fours because of it.
And that's hard work. People call him Mo Buckets. Maurice Spates loves taking the three. He lights up, and you know what? His teammates, you can tell when he's taking that shot, they're looking for it to go in.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Curry. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. From deep three-point range. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness. Better to be lucky than good, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Right.
Gotta love it.
Curry brings the double. Here's Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Blake Griffin, a terrific player, but the first thing you think about with Blake Griffin is flying high and dunking the basketball. A highlight reel.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Now, Steve, as you said, there are other great dunkers in the league, but for in-game dunks, Blake Griffin is just one of the best. He's on that short list of feared players.
Yes, he has the body and size to take the bump, and you know he can go over people, but a lot of times he likes to go through you. He sheds off contact and still gets several feet above the rim.
Spates.
And checking out some numbers here for J.J. Redick, how he did last season. First in three-point field goal percentage, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And both free throws good for Spates. Steve, so many players will talk about how rougher the league was back in the 80s, back in the 90s. You played a part of that. Do you think the NBA has gotten softer overall as a league, and is it a good thing that it has?
Well, I think it's changed. I wouldn't call it softer because the rules have changed. I mean, you could hard foul and just get up. No flagrant, no technical. So I think now if you look at it, yes, it's not enforced the same way, but they had to clean up the physicality. But I'm still a fan on maybe keeping hand checking. You can bring that back.
I think the league can be as physical as it ever was when it wants to, but I just think the rules have given it some definition. And I think players are every bit as rugged as they once were.
Yeah, it's just totally different. I mean, you got to play within the rules.
Right.
You can't hard foul a guy and put your team in jeopardy and get thrown out of a game.
Game is, I think, maybe more pleasing to watch, right? To the average fan, there's a lot more ball movement, a lot more shooting.
People like offense.
Yes, they do.
They don't want to see 65, but that's the way I played. I like a little defense, and the defense used to win championships.
Well, it still
now
does,
it's a balance.
though.
Now it's a little bit of a balance.
Yeah, but don't you think defense at the end of the day is just got to be?
It's still a premium.
It's got to be there.
Yes.
The Clippers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. One thing you can't question about Austin Rivers is his heart. Thinking back to the 2016 playoffs when he had an eye cut open and still managed to finish the game for his Clipper team.
That was against Portland. I remember that game. Not only did Austin come back to finish the game, he played fantastic. You have to love his heart and how he came back and competed after that injury.
Wide open look. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Curry. Again, the Jazz score.
Just a superb pull-up J there. Can't let Perez burn you with the shot if you're the D.
Rivers kicks to Griffin. Outside, Redick. Passes to Spates. Here's Rivers. The Clippers keep it alive. Spates dishes to Rivers. Feeds it to Crawford. Back to Rivers. Pass to Griffin. Burks against Crawford. Spates sets a screen for Crawford. That 3 off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the basket by Curry.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Got a piece of it. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Good, and it's Tia with the assist that time. 25 points for Perez.
And really like how Perez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
Curry brings the double. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Spates has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Rivers. Curry with the steal. From deep. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
I love that one.
Free points at the buzzer.
How in the world did he get that one to go?
And here's Prez on what it's like to be...
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of talent in the draft this year. And, hey, I'm really happy to be a part of that group. But that being said, man, I'm more motivated than ever to prove myself and to make sure every team in the draft that passed me up knows that they missed out on a great player. And I know if I continue to work hard, everything else will take care of itself.
There were a lot of people, guys, that predicted Prez would be taken much higher in last year's draft.
Yeah, I mean, so many factors that play into a team's decision during draft night. Do they take the best player available?
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot?
That one was from deep, deep, deep.
Oh, that's amazing. Griffin kicks to Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he's...
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
Can you believe it? Big time.
Curry with the steal. From deep three-point range, and the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Burks with the steal. From deep. Look at that shot. How did that go in?
Can you believe it? Big time.
Kicks it to Crawford to end the run. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, they just cannot.
Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
What concentration.
How in the world?
You just never know what's going to happen.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Hood comes in for Burks. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Andre Jordan is second, Rudy Gobert third.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Coach Snyder's one of those guys, you know, a lot of guys have the X and O's mindset as a coach. He has an analytical mind, the intellect for the game, and he has a great demeanor on that sideline for the Utah Jazz.
Here's the screen. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Paul, and again, no good by the Clippers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Curry. Utah gets it back.
Shit.
Dishes it to Gobert. Curry against Paul. Tries again.
Greeny.
Curry can't get it to
Oh my God. Wait, horse.
Well, Coach Snyder, the former coach at the University of Missouri, who is really on a rocket ride to the top, has learned a lot of growing experience from the various stops he's made in his career.
And he thought about quitting coaching for good. Now holds one of the top 30 coaching jobs in the game of basketball. He got a second chance.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Felton's checked in. That one misses for Favors.
The former third overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Chris Paul is still in search of his first NBA title. He said he used to think about it as a personal goal. But then he said at some point it clicked and became, we're going to do this. I think all of us are at that point. It's clear he's invested in this team. He said there's no question this is where I want to be. I want to win. Here. Kevin?
All right, thanks, D.A. He's got talent around him for sure. And stolen by favorites. Now Curry. Non-stop scoring machine here. Goes up on the wing. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Can you believe this? The defense has no answers. He's been unconscious this quarter.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Back to Paul. And it's good, assisting on the play with Jordan. Paul's got 5 points so far. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Curry, here we go. Pierce with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And again, Chris Paul. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
Paul against Curry. Paul with the steal. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Paul. 3-pointer. They get it back. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Curry against Paul. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nails the wide open jump shot. Curry's got 51.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor and then the balance to knock it down.
Are you kidding me? Beautiful move. Had him on skates.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 54 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Oh, Griffin in position. The Clippers keep it alive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
And that one misses. And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. Utah out in front, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Amazing offense in the first half. Where did that come from?
I mean, is it really that many points? I guess if you say so, it is, man. I'm not really concerned with points or how I'm getting them, you know. If I start counting points now, the rest of the game is just going to get away from me. So.
We'll do the rest of the counting from here on out, okay? Good job in the first half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jack.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Good work, guys. Nicely done. You guys want to go after the game? Burgers or tacos? I kind of want to go tacos. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Do not let up, gentlemen. Play with the same enthusiasm. Let's get this W.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that's for the Jazz. Young comes in for Hood, and Curry subbed in for George Hill. So on the floor for Utah, Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. Curry is out there with Young, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Paul. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And now a look at Blake Griffin, coming off a terrific season. Put up about 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Shot clock at 6. Redick for 3.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Here's Curry. Non-stop scoring machine here. Lets it go from the wing. And Gobert kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. On deep.
God damn.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 57 points. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball outside. Outside, Redick. Griffin passes to Paul. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Curry with it. From deep three-point range.
Yo, what the hell?
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk.
Yo, did I just break my own
quarter?
Yo! I just broke my own teammate. What the fuck? Okay, Gobert. Looks like I broke him.
With the steal. And here is Curry. From past the arc.
In your fucking face.
Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Griffin dishes to Paul.
Chris Paul is one of those players that has
damn, he would have snatch blocked them,
but he has pressure to win a ring. When you start to look at Chris Paul, the window is closing a little bit. Hopefully he can get a chance to win one.
Both free throws good from Paul.
Chris Paul's a fun player to watch. The reason why, I love that he can shoot it, but he's one of the best passers in the history of the game.
Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot?
That one was from deep.
Oh, that's amazing.
I have no clue how he got that shot to fall, but I'm sure he'll take it.
For Utah, they've gone just a bit under 50. Look at that shot!
Oh, my goodness.
How did that go in?
Can you believe it? Big time.
It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone.
Okay.
My! How did he hit that shot?
What concentration.
How in the world?
You just never know what's going to happen.
Here's Paul. And you can
No way.
with a chance to make it 3.
Bro really made
He's a
that.
smaller player, but he liked taking contact. Beautiful. And one.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Utah with a change here, too. Burks, he's checked in for Young. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Curry outside. And Utah, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. Pierce kicks to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Most of DeAndre's field goals are dunks. Exceptional at getting great position down inside.
Curry. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounder. Andre Jordan is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Now here's Gobert. He has 6. He kicks to Curry. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
Or maybe he just loves playing defense.
From deep, 3-point. Look at that shot. How did that go in?
Can you believe it? Big time. Big time.
Here's Paul. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And Chris Paul has been in the league long enough now for many fans never to get to see just how he was when he was a younger player. Steve, in a word, he was scary with his athleticism.
Yeah, Chris Paul has done a nice job of being able to play at a high level. And yes, he's getting older. He's had some injuries.
Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot?
That was from deep, deep, deep.
Oh, that's amazing.
Maak je moeder en je tante en je dochter blij. Nou, je vriendje die heeft geen met mij. Ik gooi me weg en stop de tijd.
Oh my god, we're gonna snatch block right there.
Think of fame.